Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright guys, so this is going to be the follow-up to my Romulus versus Fusion XP comp video. I did get some questions about, which one was the best, which one was my pick, one over the other. And I realized I didn't make that clear actually in that video, so I'm going to clarify that today. And I'm going to start with my pick and why it was my pick, and then I'll go through the other. So my pick was the XP comp. So the XP comp, the reason it's my pick is because for a sub $1,500 gun, all the things you get with it, the full metal construction, no plastic grip module. That's always been a nitpick of mine with a lot of these 2011s that come out, is they have the for lack of a better term, the plastic grip module. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I'm personally like a full metal gun. I like the weight of a full metal gun. And for sub $1,500, you get all that with the XP comp. You get the full metal construction, the lack of any MIM parts. For a lot of people, that's not going to matter. A lot of people aren't going to get up in the round count to where MIM versus cut parts or anything like that is going to matter. To me, it does. On average, when I go out to the range, I can shoot between 700 to 1,000 rounds in a day when I'm out shooting. So it's important to me that I have a gun that can last tens of thousands of rounds without an internal component failure. And for what you get, the bang with the buck for this pistol in particular, that is why it's my choice, because out of the box, I didn't feel like I had to do anything to this. You get it, you put your bolt-ons, your optic, your light, and you go to the range and you just have a good time. You don't have to worry about messing with anything. But then again, that's a personal preference. So take my opinion for what it is. I really like what Bob is doing over there at Fusion with Ermox. I really like what they pulled off with this. Everybody was clamoring for it. They listened. And I mean, the texturing on the front, the top, the nice wide open comp. I mean, they knocked it out of the park with it. I do like the trigger. I wish they would have gone with one of their other trigger shoe options off the website, which I've already got one ordered, so I'm going to swap it out like I did my XP Pro. But with that being said, let me put this guy to the side here, and let me pull back out the Romulus, okay? Okay, so the Romulus. All right, now obviously you can see that I've had some things done to it. You can see that I've got that Icarus precision grip module, because like I said, I feel like the plastic is just atrocious when you're trying to shoot, at least in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan. And when I went ahead and did the grip module, I went ahead and did an Atlas Gunworks trigger to it as well. That was just, again, a personal preference thing, but also too, to get it up to the performance of where I feel the comp is. The slide, I will say, on the Romulus it's smoother. It's the finish though that Alpha Foxtrot puts on these that makes it that way. I mean, I would have preferred if they would have had a wide open comp, but I know that is actually specifically designed that way. The MIM internals, there are some MIM internals in this. But I mean, it's an all-around great shooter. It's a really fast shooter, especially with the trigger. It's got a really nice trigger on it. Especially, I mean, I did do a little bit of work to it, but it's got a really nice light break. And then the reset is really nice. So, I'm not complaining, but when you compare the two, this one, if you find it used sometimes, Gunbroker, $1,400 to $1,500, a sub $1,500 gun. But with what I did to it, because I didn't like where it sat originally, when you're talking about the trigger, the grip, getting rid of some of the MIM internals, you're now talking about a $2,200 gun, somewhere around there. So between the two, $1,400, between $1,400 and $1,500 out the box. If you want to upgrade this thing to get it full metal, like I said, that's just my personal preference, full metal, to get this to where that is, you're talking about an additional $600 once you purchase it. A lot of you guys, it's not going to matter. You guys don't care about that. So if I was going to compare apples to apples out the box, you know, just out the box the way this one comes, out the box the way the XP comp comes, this takes the cake. I mean, it takes cake for me. Not to say this is a bad gun. I love this gun. I'll continue to shoot the crud out of this gun. But again, for everything that XP, the Fusion brand has given you with this right here, they've made it so much of a no-brainer. I mean, they're just giving you so much more for the price point, so much more than anybody else right now is giving you, that to me, it's not even a comparison. If you're just looking for a 2011 comp that takes Glock mags, I know that's a big deal for a lot of people that takes Glock mags. For me, I throw the Metgars in it and I go. A nice steel Metgar mag with, you know, some kind of aftermarket base plate. I like the Springer. I also have the Terran Tactical, several other brands. I mean, this one takes the cake. The Fusion is just, it's a bad pistol. And I really don't see anybody getting this and regretting spending the $1,400 to $1,500 on it. Where this, on the other hand, I can see them spending the $1,500, or if you were to spend the $1,500, I could see you wanting to do this stuff to it, and I can see doing this stuff being disappointing, because now you're talking about spending $2,000 or more dollars, you know, on a $1,500 gun. When if you were to do that for a little over $2,000, you could, you know, a lot of people, you know, fanboy out over the Staccato. I have them. They're nice. But again, if you're going to say this compared to a Staccato now, with everything I've done to it, I would take this. After putting the Icarus precision grip on it, the Atlas Gunworks trigger, some of the Sear spring and mainspring work I've done, the MIM internals. Now you've got a really nice pistol, but you're also talking about spending $600 or more dollars over factory price. So with that being said, again, guys, this is my follow-up. Again, I choose the XP comp over the Romulus out of the box. And even with the stuff done to it, I will retract that. Not just out of the box, but even with the stuff done to it, because you're talking about a $600 investment over what your price is when you first buy the pistol. So again, XP comp, this guy here takes it. I mean, just the slide feels tremendous. The no MIM internals, the trigger. I mean, the trigger, they have improved that so much over the way my XP Pro came. The reset is amazing. Guys, I haven't done anything to this. Other than putting the light and the Vortex Defender ST, I've done nothing to this. And it is stupid. It is stupid how good this gun comes out of the box. Now again, this one, I did do some Sear springs, some mainspring work done to it. Got rid of some of the MIM internals. I mean, the slide is what it is. It's so smooth. The trigger pull now is stupid. The reset, I want to mess with the reset a little bit, but it's nice. But again, out of the box, XP Pro all day. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you watching my videos. Like, subscribe, and let me know anything else you want to see. Tomorrow there will be a video posted. I'm going to put some rounds down range out of my new P226 Legion X5. I'll be posting a video of that. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. See you.